So I was surprised at just how small the box was that everything came in. And I purchased the Fly More combo. So when you purchase the drone FPV combo, it comes with the goggles, the controller, and the drone, along with one battery and all the charging cables that you need. The Fly More combo also adds 2 batteries along with a battery charging hub. It's basically just a long plastic stick that has 3 ports, so you can plug in 3 batteries simultaneously and it will charge the one that is closest to 100% first, and then followed by the one that's next closest, and then the one that's least charged last. This is the Fly More box here. Comes with the 2 batteries and then the charging stick. And this is the motion controller. And as a private pilot, I'm actually really excited to try this because I've watched some other videos and some people say it's kind of like a yoke, like you would control in an airplane. So I'm really excited to give this a shot. Now we'll get into the main box. And there are a couple pull tabs, one on either side. And there is the DJI FPV along with the goggles. Definitely feels really solid in your hands. That's one of the first things I've noticed picking it up. And took the gimbal cover off. You can see the wide angle lens. And here are the goggles. Seeing what else is in the box, we have the controller, which definitely feels different if you're coming from the Phantom line of drones or the Mavics. Has a different feel, much smaller, much closer to a traditional game console controller actually. And it includes 2 boxes of props, one set of A props and one set of B props. And you just want to match the color of the prop to the corresponding motor and you are good to go. The rest of this contains miscellaneous charging cables for the goggles and also all the antennas, an extra canopy if you want to change out the canopy from the smoked color to a bright green color for added visibility. Oh, and my documentation's flying away. So first step, I'm going to take the antennas and screw them into the goggles. There are 4 antennas in total. And these goggles look really cool, I have to say. Comes with an Allen wrench for removing the canopy and also doing general repairs on the FPV should you crash it. Battery for the goggles. And I wanted to show you how the power brick works when charging the DJI FPV batteries. It has a special cable on the end and that connects to the battery itself. And there are 2 USB type A ports on the AC to DC brick itself, which you can use to charge both controllers or the goggles. And this is the strap for the goggles. You simply loop the strap through each of the 3 points on the goggles, and then you can tighten to fit for your head size. And here is the DJI FPV drone. Looks very aggressive and even makes a really aggressive sound. Take a listen. And the gimbal guard just comes off like that, so you can see the wide angle FPV camera, 150 degree field of view, f2.8 fixed aperture, And this camera can record at 4K 60 frames per second or up to 120 frames per second at 1080p. Taking a closer look at the underside of the drone, you can see it has time of flight sensors, which actually sense the altitude when it's doing its auto landing. And flanking those sensors on the outside are 2 vision sensing sensors, and those help the drone hover in one position without drifting. And there's also a spotlight, so if you happen to be flying at night and you're going to land, that spotlight will automatically turn on, illuminating the landing area. One really nice feature on the goggles themselves is they actually have a fan included. This is really nice because on a warm summer day, if you happen to be flying and you start sweating a little bit, this will help cool you off and hopefully not fog up your goggles. And the first thing I noticed right away were the propellers in the shot, and this can be fixed with a simple crop in.